Lindsay is the new head of household, but will the final prank or no prank of the season change her plans? Find out now on Big Brother Cheesecake for Office Wars. Hello, I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Welcome to Big Brother Cheesecake for Office Wars. It's day 59 inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house, and this week Lindsay from customer service is the new head of household, giving herself and her fellow customer service team members, Nick and CJ, safety for the week. Who will she nominate for eviction? We'll find out tomorrow. And what will happen in Prank or No Prank? We'll find out shortly. But first, Lindsay, I forgot to mention yesterday, Lindsay winning the Winner's Choice Head of Household competition gave her the yellow properties, Atlantic Avenue, Marvin Gardens, and Ventnor Avenue. So we have Nick has the purple, Kat has light blue, Curtis has pink, Lindsay has orange, Brazil has red, Lindsay has yellow, Curtis has green and dark blue, Lindsay has the railroads, and Marcin has the utilities. Yeah, so that's still not final. That can still change. But it is going to be a very interesting Monopoly Golden Power Veto competition when the time comes. Brenda was also evicted yesterday, and she was the final member of the sales department. So the sales staff, unfortunately, have all been evicted. Lynn, Susie, Brenda, and Ashley. And Ashley, when she was the mole, was correct when she said, the people in my department will suffer. They did suffer. Sales actually, if you look at the competition leaderboard, it's somewhere up here. Warehouse has 6, customer service 6, accounting has 5, and sales has 0. The sales department did not win a single competition this season. Even Slytherin in season 2 won, I think, a head of household and a veto, which were both Rhondas. So, oops! Sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, so next, it was a quiet day, relatively quiet day inside the Big Brother Cheesecake house. First of all, I feel bad for Kat because she has to have surgery on her arm, upper arm, I believe, the deltoid. That's in that area somewhere, yeah. I feel so bad for her. She already had a major surgery 2 years ago, now she has this crap, especially during COVID, but I promised her I would bring her Arby's. And all kinds of other treats while she recovers, so she has that. And her 2 kids are a godsend when it comes to taking care of her. Right, Kat? Come on. They're better than nothing. Anyway, that came out wrong. No, I mean it. Kat had nothing but good things to say about her kids when she had her surgery 2 years ago. Okay, then Lindsay posted a picture of myself and her from 2007, 13 years ago. Today, apparently, about me pushing her on a swing in a playground. I mean, the 2007 me is just awful. Then Marcin posted the Donald Trump website. As if anybody wants to look at that garbage. I mean, why? And then he... And I know it was to criticize it, but still, then Marcin at least posted a gif of Ryan Reynolds going, I love that gif. Unfortunately, newsflash, I think Donald Trump, Kat's going to say, don't put this out in the universe. But I think he's winning again in November. Because if you look at the Electoral College, he might lose the popular vote again. He probably will. But if you look at the Electoral College, all he has to do is win the same states he won in 2016. And other than Pennsylvania, which might go to the Democrats, I think Trump will win all the states he won in 2016 over again. So... yeah, I think he's got it in the bag. And I also think the Democrats made a big mistake picking Joe Biden. They had all these people, huge, the most diverse background ever. They could have picked sexy Pete Buttigieg, who would be the first gay president. They could have picked Kamala Harris. They could have picked Elizabeth Warren, who was Krista last season. There were a whole, even Amy Klobuchar was strong. There were so many good options. I don't know. I was hot and cold toward Beto O'Rourke, but I still thought that he was a better choice than Joe Biden. I mean, why would you put an old white man to go up against the old white man that you want out of office? I mean, oh boy. I mean, I don't know. I think we're gonna have 4 more years with Trump. But anyway, let's move on because that's just depressing. And then the Big Brother 22 cast was sort of, the rumored cast was leaked, and unfortunately, there was nobody from before season 16, and the majority of the choices were not great. I mean, I don't want to see Paul again. I don't want to see Frankie Grande again. I don't even want to see Derek again. The only upside to Josh and Paul again is if they miraculously make Final 2 and Josh beats Paul again. I mean, the only positive to Paul playing is to see if he can get second place a third time. I mean, I'd love for him to go first, like bye-bye. But if he gets second place and cries like a little bitch again, that would be quite entertaining. Yeah. Then Lindsay posted this message from her boyfriend, Brom. Hopefully you can hear it.
Hello guys, I just wanted to say that I'm not really happy that Lindsay is head of household this week. She just elected me for 1 week of cleaning.
I love my boyfriend Ron. I love my boyfriend Ron because he does all the cleaning around the house. He does the cleaning of this, he does the dishes, he does the dirty laundry, then he makes the laundry, then he makes the dinner, and then we have everything, and then he does the porch, and then when we do the home rentals, and he like takes the porch towels on, and then he puts the new porch towels on, and then we buy the office chairs, and then we do this, and then in the bathroom he does all the caulking, and he installed the thing, and then he put all the cabinets, and then he did all these cabinets, and then he put up all these like fake little shelving things, and then he sanded the chairs, and then he dusted, and then he dusted, and then he made the swine, and then we had like vocabulary, and then we did all these kind of things, and he's just so helpful around the house. And yeah. Okay, so I think that is all. Yes, so now it's time to get to the final prank or no prank of the season. I can't believe we're already at the final one. As you know, we're going in zones this week, and there's only lemon and strawberry left. One is the Pooh Brown Power Veto, and one is a no prank. And I can reveal that at least 2 house guests said yes. So they're both going to be one, which I was not expecting. So, is everybody ready? It's time for the last time. No. It's time to play prank or no prank. Okay, zone 1 is Marcin and Lindsay. Marcin and Lindsay were the only 2 house guests so far this season who have not yet been selected, which is just crazy to me. But anyway, they've been waiting patiently all season long, and selected is Lindsay. So Lindsay has prank protection, and I'm really annoyed with prank protection because when I put the link bunnies up there for an extra prank protection, nobody won it. Ryan won prank protection in the Yankee swap, and he didn't need it because he picked the promotion to jury all along. So let's see if prank protection was necessary for Lindsay. Lindsay picked lemon. I know I said I wouldn't, and I made these like 2 months ago now, and so Jonathan's going to kill me, but I mean, you'll have to make me an actual drink when this is all over. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Sorry to get sidetracked. There's some advocates that want the name of Dundas Street in Toronto changed because Lord Dundas was against abolishing slavery. I'm all for Black Lives Matter and all for getting rid of religious and political symbols of hate. But it's a street. It's a concrete slab of concrete that cars, bikes, and pedestrians walk on. It is not a monument. It is nothing. It is a street. And you know how confusing it's going to be for the first year if Dundas Street gets changed to Bob Barker Boulevard or some crap? I mean, seriously, how many queens and kings were terrible people? And we have a Queen Street and a King Street. And how many streets in Toronto or anywhere are named after horrible people? I mean, or horrible things. I mean, it's just like that. That to me, that's pushing it a little too far. You know, like Larry. If Larry David was told, let's change the name of your street, like somebody knocks on Larry David's door in Curb Your Enthusiasm and says, we're going to change the name of the street because it's named after somebody who wanted to abolish slavery. He'd be like, what? What? You're kidding. That's not pretty good. That's crazy. Anyway, sorry. Rant over. Where were we? Oh yeah, her lemon dealing. So Lindsay has selected no prank, which means the prank protection for the third time this season was a complete waste of time because she picked this on her own. And Lindsay has won. A lot of people guessed this. Yes, it is the Diamond Power of Veto. So, fun fact, this is the third season in a row that the Diamond Power of Veto was won on the last week of eligibility. So, season 1, we had a different competition. It was a sort of guess what's wrong with this photo competition, and Angela won the Diamond Power Veto. Angela successfully used it to take Chad off the chopping block. Adam was a replacement nominee. Adam went home. Season 2, Rhonda won the Diamond Veto, week 9 of Snape's Lair. Season 3, Caitlin won the Diamond Power Veto in week 9 of Bottom of the Sea. And now, Lindsay has won it. But in Season 2 and Season 3, Rhonda and Caitlin were not able to use the Diamond Power Veto. So let's see if Lindsay can break the curse. This is what the Diamond Power Veto does. If Lindsay wins the Golden Power Veto this week or next week, because all twists expire once we hit Final 5, so next week is the last week of eligibility. If she wins the Golden Power Veto, it is upgraded to a Diamond Power Veto, and she, not the head of household, will be able to name the replacement nominee. Now, obviously, Lindsay is the head of household this week, so it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that she shouldn't win the veto this week because there's no point in upgrading it to Diamond when you get to make the choice regardless. So essentially, next week, if Lindsay can win the Golden Power Veto, it'll be a Diamond Veto, and if she uses that Diamond Veto, she can choose a replacement nominee, not the head of household. And next week is the only week that that's the case. It's also in play this week, but I have a feeling Lindsay's going to throw the competition now. So yeah, that's the Diamond Power Veto. Now it's time for the second time to play Prank or No Prank. So the other person in Zone 1 was obviously Marcin. And Marcin has selected not to play Prank or No Prank, which is a good thing because I believe he chose Strawberry. Now, I believe everybody else chose Strawberry. I asked if you did play, what would you have done? And I believe everybody said Strawberry except Nick, who said Lemon. But it doesn't matter because at this point, if you get chosen, you get, and you say yes, you get the other one. You get the Pooh Brown Veto. So, yeah, let's. And it's not unfair because of prank protection, because Lindsay actually did pick Lemon, so that didn't even change anything. Okay, Zone 2 is Kat and CJ. CJ decided not to play Prank or No Prank, which was a bit of a surprise because she played pretty much all season long. Next up, of course, Kat. Kat has decided not to play Prank or No Prank. So we move to Zone 3. These are people who said no in the first place. Brazil, Curtis, and Nick. Zone 3. And like I said, at least one person said yes. So here we go. Somebody's going to get screwed with the Pooh Brown Power Veto. Brazil said no. This leaves just 2 house guests. Curtis. And Curtis decided to play Prank or No Prank.
No, God! No, God!
Curtis, why did you do that?
No!
Curtis did decide to play. And for the record, Nick said no, so that whole drawing the names thing was just for my enjoyment. And to build the suspense. So the strawberry one tastes like... Ugh! It's like half set, and it's you know when you accidentally drink spoiled milk and it has like the curds? It's like that. And yet I'm going for it some more because the flavor is quite nice. No wonder that's the shit run. Oh, now it hit me. Ugh. Whoa. So, oops. So, Curtis, prank, and as we all know, you are the winner of the Pooh Brown Power Veto. Oh! And when you realize how bad this is, because it's worse than you think. Oh, Curtis. Oh, and Brazil had picked strawberry. She didn't play, but she was going to pick strawberry all season long, and because she had Brazil luck, she said no, and that was the right move, Brazil. So, the Pooh Brown Power Veto means, Curtis, either this week or next week, you have to save one of the two nominees with the Pooh Brown Power Veto, and you are automatically the replacement nominee. And if you don't use it this week, you are not eligible to play in the Head of Household or Golden Power Veto competition next week, just like Jonathan last season. Ugh. So, yeah. Historically, Chris, Season 2, and Jonathan in Season 3 got the Pooh Brown Power Veto and did not survive it. Nicole had Pooh Brown Power Veto last season and did survive, so it is a 1 in 3 survival rating. Oh, I'm sorry. So with that said, who will Lindsay nominate for eviction? Find out tomorrow, and we'll pick players for the Golden Power Veto competition and have the rules to a special luxury competition, which will have a prize that could help you in a future Golden Power Veto competition. And before I forget, house guests, that tomorrow's video will air at 10 a.m. and the competition is slightly time sensitive because it's a first come first serve kind of thing. So you may want to be there at 10 a.m. if you think it matters. Saturday is the Golden Power Veto rules. Sunday the Golden Power Veto results and the results of the luxury competition. Monday is the Golden Power Veto ceremony. Tuesday, the final two nominees plead their case, and Wednesday is the next live eviction at Head of Household competition where another house guest will be fired from Dunder Mifflin, evicted from the Big Brother Cheesecake 4 house, lose their shot at the $400 Cheesecake Factory gift card, and become the third member of the jury. I'm Andrew Shevsik Moonves. Take care, and we leave you as we eavesdrop on the house guests. Good night.